All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us this evening. My name is Alexis Sciortino, and I'm here with Ali Solomon. We are going to spend 15 minutes with you guys just sharing a little bit about our background and our experience with this really amazing company that we can't stop sharing about. So I'm going to start with myself. I am actually I've been with this business now and growing my business for the last 4 years. And I've been doing that alongside my full-time corporate career as the head of HR for a large consumer business in financial services in Manhattan. I live in New Jersey with my husband, my two dogs, and my fresh baby boy, 6-month-old Polly, who I am obsessed with. And I wanted to share with you guys a little bit about how my journey started, because 4 years ago I was in a very different place in my life. I wasn't married. I certainly didn't have a child. I was in my 20s, and I need to think about that for a second. I was in my 20s. I was just in a very different place in my life, and one thing that I will say about this business is that it has been such a blessing to see that a decision that I made 4 years ago to align myself with this brand, the two doctors who created Proactive, Katie Rodan and Kathy Fields, with this namesake legacy brand, has turned in an opportunity to really grow with me in my own life journey. And when I first joined this business, I was really all about my corporate career and my shoe collection. Those were my priorities in life. And looking at where I am today with a brand new baby, and we're just about to buy our dream house, to be honest, I look back and I say this business has been such a huge blessing to me, because not only have I been able to meet such incredible people along the way, but it has given me options. And one of the biggest options and blessings that this business has given me is an extended maternity leave. And I'm not talking about a couple of days or a couple of weeks, you guys. I'm talking about doubled my maternity leave from 4 months to 8 months, which is unheard of, and something that I didn't even think would be a necessity or a need or a priority to me 4 years ago. And I think that that is the power of aligning yourself and taking a chance on something that could really make such an impact in your life. And it's not just my life that this business is impacting, it's also impacting so many other people around me. And it's such a good company to do that, because it gives you all of the resources, all of the tools for you to be successful. And speaking from my background as an HR advisor in my day job, I think that the landscape of how we work is really changing, and people are starting to realize that they need to diversify their income streams. They need to be smart about what they're doing, how they're doing it, who they're doing with. And also, we want to make sure that what we're doing every day has purpose. And that's what's really exciting to me about this company, is that we're able to make such an impact around us, whether it's through providing incredible skincare or an opportunity to, quite frankly, change your life. And this business does exactly that. It anticipates for you a need to something that you didn't even know that you needed, which is really exciting. And it's just a lot of fun. It's very rewarding. You stretch yourself in personal and professional developmental ways that you never even realized that you wanted to do. And I will share with you that in the beginning, when this business was shared with me, I was working 15-hour days and having a 4-hour commute. And Allie's going to touch a little bit on how she's also busy as well, and we're able to kind of weave it into our day to day. But what I also wanted to share with you guys is that I was not a salesperson. I still am not a salesperson. I'm actually very sales averse, to be honest. But what I find is that we, and I mean collectively, are always making recommendations to things and to experiences that we love and are excited about. So it's very easy to make a recommendation and to shout it from the rooftops about the product side or the business opportunity side with this company, because we truly do believe in it. We've seen the power of this brand. We've seen the power of these products. They're all clinically proven and backed by a 60-day money-back guarantee. So I hope that that was helpful. A little snippet and insight of my experience. It's only the beginning for me, and I'm really, really excited for the future and what that has to hold for me and my family and my friends. I will kick it over to Allie, and she will share a little bit about herself and her journey.
Thanks so much, Alexis. For those of you who don't know me, I am Allie Solomon, and I'm a professional dancer and choreographer working primarily on Broadway. I also have done some projects that take me touring across the US and Canada, and most recently I spent 2 months in Sydney, Australia, remounting a Broadway show over there. So when this business was first presented to me, I was just about as unopen as you could possibly be, because I didn't think that there was a place for me in it. Most of the people that I saw having success were people like my sister, and some of the other members of our team who had jobs that were taking up a lot of their time, and they were growing their families, and they wanted to spend more time with them and be able to spend less time at these jobs that were taking up so much time in their lives. I have no desire to leave my job. So any kind of story that was saying I need more time with my family or more time with my husband, I don't have a husband yet. I was just telling Alexis, like, I want one. I'm ready for him if you know anyone, but I don't have one yet. So that's not really a need for me. So I wasn't really finding a connection. However, something that did ring true to me, as well as so many people who've found success in this business, is that having a reliable source of residual income can be hugely helpful. I live in New York City. People in the industry consider me to be kind of at the top of my game. And I'm very lucky that I work consistently. I've been doing this for 18 years, which is really crazy to say. If that number sounds high to you, you can like say thanks to my skincare. But my work is still so unpredictable. So I might be in a hit Broadway show that closes in a month because people aren't buying tickets. I never know how long my jobs are going to last. And I happened to be at a time when I joined where I was needing surgery on my foot. So as a dancer and a choreographer, that meant I absolutely couldn't work. And I was dealing with a workers' comp case because it happened on stage that, eventually they just stopped giving me coverage. And all I knew was I needed surgery to continue doing what I was doing. And I wasn't going to have the workers' comp insurance to pay for it. I wasn't going to have any employment to contribute to that. So I was kind of stuck. And I was lucky that I had a savings account, but I didn't want to lose all of that. So that's what finally convinced me to just take the leap, because I figured worst case scenario, I don't make any money and I'm still in the place where I am right now, trying to pay for physical therapy, health insurance, my rent, and just expensive life in New York City. Best case scenario, I'll pay for all of these bills. And the best case scenario kind of happened, and I've never looked back. I've met some amazing, incredible people. And interestingly enough, during my busiest times, like today, when I'm in rehearsal for 12, 13 hours, going to the gym beforehand, running home to, cook dinner and do everything else. Sometimes I'm at the theater from like 10 a.m. to midnight. Those have been the times that my business has been the most successful, because I'm interacting with so many more people on a daily basis, and I'm not selling the products at all. People are literally coming up to me and seeing the results from my lash boost and saying, "Oh my God, do you have fake lashes on? What are you using? What kind of mascara do you have?" And all I have to do is tell them what I use. So like Alexis was saying, we're constantly looking for recommendations and sharing things with people. And that's what I love, because I hate sales. That's like not me. It's not my personality, but I've never had to feel like a salesperson in this business. And I thought that I didn't have time, but everything has proven me wrong, because the busier I am and the more full my schedule is, the more success I seem to have with Rodan and Fields. So I want to keep it super short. That's pretty much my story in a nutshell. I'm continuing to grow in new ways, meet new people, and I love it, and I wouldn't change it. I'm so glad I took the leap, and I hope that you guys do too.
Great. Thank you so much. And just to close things out, we hope that this was a little bit of insight into our experiences, our backgrounds. One thing that I will absolutely say about this company is that it doesn't matter where you are in your life's journey. This business is designed for so many different people, irrespective of your background, your experience. If you are willing to be coachable, to be trainable, to really just open up yourselves to an opportunity and trust the person who actually has seen something in you. Either they think that you're super smart, that you have really great energy, an awesome network, and would just love to have fun with you and explore where this goes for you. That's really the recipe. Just opening yourself up to the opportunity and just seeing what happens. And what if this could be a solution to a problem that you didn't even know that you had? Or what if you start to realize that you're already making so many different recommendations to people? This company is literally rewarding you for giving them business. And we have become the #1 skincare brand in North America, with a plan to be #1 in every market that we're in. So that's super exciting. Every product that we bring to market, we disrupt the market around us and the industry. We're constantly featured in all kinds of press, in Forbes, on the USA Today show, Fox News, like every media outlet, we are there. And it's because of these incredible doctors and the amazing men and women that have aligned themselves to this brand. So thank you guys so much for joining us. We will keep it to the 15 minutes. So we're going to end here. And if you have any questions or feedback, then feel free to circle back to the person who invited you to this little powwow. And we hope to hear from you guys and see your faces again. All right, guys, have a great night. Bye.